Hey, what's going on everyone? Greg here, and iOS 15 is now available to download, and there is a lot of new features that you're going to love. So for this video, I want to cover some of my top tips and tricks for iOS 15, especially for new users, which I guess is most of the people watching this video. So let's get right into it. First of all, let's talk about one of the coolest features with iOS 15, and that is something called live text. Live text is a feature that lets you basically select text directly from your camera or in a picture and lets you copy and paste it, look up a definition, or actually translate it. To activate this feature, you can do it in a couple of different ways. The easiest way to do this is to open up the camera app and point your camera at the text you want to select. When the camera recognizes that text, you'll see an icon pop up in the bottom right. Select that icon and you'll see a little pop-up of a photo that your iPhone took and all of the text in that image. From there, all you have to do is drag and hold your finger over the text in the photo like you would with any other text on your iPhone, and you'll be able to select all of the text or a specific portion of it, and then from there, you can copy the text, paste it into another app, look up a word for a definition, translate the word into another language, or share the text with another app. Another way to activate this feature is just to go into your photo library, and any photo with existing text should already be retroactively added to use this feature. So you can select text even from older photos you took before iOS 15 even came out. And it works exactly the same way as if you opened up the camera app directly with all of the same options. This is a really cool feature, and I find it extremely useful for copying and pasting information, especially on those certain websites or apps where you actually can't select text for some reason. Well, now you can just kind of screenshot it and then copy and paste from there. Or for just taking quick photos of something you want to share, like a menu at a restaurant, and you could just take a photo of it and then copy and paste it to one of your friends. This is one of the most useful iOS 15 features, and it's really easy to use and understand for new users. Now, if you're not a new user to iOS, I'm sure a lot of people have been using iPhones for a long time, you might have noticed that when you opened up Safari, things look a little bit different with a new tab bar option, which now places the address bar at the bottom of your iPhone screen and move some things around as well. And while you may like this new tab bar design, I'm sure there's a lot of people watching this video who just flat out don't like it after being used to almost 15 years of the iPhone browser design where the address bar was at the top of their iPhone. And I totally get that because it took me so long to get used to the address bar being on the bottom, and I would just constantly tap the top to enter in a new website, and it was so frustrating. So if you don't like this new change, fear not, because you can actually revert it back to the old style single tab design. To do this, all you have to do is go into settings, scroll down to Safari, tap Safari, and then scroll down to the tabs area. From here, you can change the settings of Safari from the new tab bar back to the old single tab design. Once you do this, you'll get the old design and everything will be where you remember it from iOS 14 and basically every other iOS version before that. The Safari URL will be at the top. Perhaps one of the most used feature with an iPhone is FaceTime, and iOS 15 gives us a simple feature that I think is actually going to be one of the most used features on this list. Now, while a lot of the SharePlay features are unfortunately delayed with iOS 15, one feature that is not delayed is the ability, for the first time ever on FaceTime, is to have a FaceTime call with Android users. And not only Android users, but Windows users, or frankly, any user that can access a web browser. So now you can FaceTime with anyone, even people who don't own an iPhone. And doing this is so simple. All you have to do is go into the FaceTime app, and on the top, you'll see a new option to create a link. Tap on this, and you'll get options to share this link easily to services like Messages, email, Twitter, and more. Or you can just simply tap on copy, and then you can paste this link to anyone. When you send this link to a non-iPhone user, all they have to do is click on the link and it will open in their web browser. They get to pick a name and then bam, they're right in your FaceTime call. So now you don't have to leave out that one random sibling who just, kept on refusing to get an iPhone, and everyone else in the family got an iPhone, and they were constantly left out of the family FaceTime calls. Rachel, if you're watching this, I'm talking about you. Another thing you need to try in iOS 15 is the faster offline Siri, because now in iOS 15, certain Siri requests can be done on device without a connection to the internet, and will even work in airplane mode, because you don't need an internet connection. And because you don't need an internet connection, you don't need to wait to send and receive this data. And Siri can do voice tasks very quickly. For example, you can now tell Siri to open an app, control system settings, set a timer or an alarm, or skip or play a previous music track. All of these requests work offline now, and because of that, they're just super fast to activate, so give it a try for yourself. Another tip you'll want to try is taking control of your digital lifestyle by setting custom focuses. Focus is a new system in iOS 15 that completely changes the way you manage your phone's notifications and what apps you see. And like its name implies, Focus helps you focus on the task at hand by creating a custom status that allows you to control what notifications you can receive on your device from people as well as apps. And you can even customize it with personal dedicated pages that surface when you turn on that focus. So let's say I'm in work mode, I can allow notifications from a select group of close family members, friends, or other people that I talk to for work reasons. Then I can also choose to mute notifications from apps that can be distracting. And finally, I can have a custom page here with the apps that I use most frequently during my workday, like Mail, YouTube Studio, and so on, along with some other helpful widgets. I can set these focuses to be enabled automatically depending on time, location, or even when I'm opening a specific app. So let's say I'm watching YouTube or playing a game and I don't want any notifications to come through. Well, I can set that up as well. Custom focuses is one of the biggest overhauls to how you manage notifications on the iPhone, and it's something that I have personally wanted on iOS for a long time now, as I'm pretty bad at handling the massive notifications I receive on a daily basis, and I'm constantly being distracted from work. Even as I make this video, I'm being distracted. So hopefully now with focuses, we can manage that a little bit better and stay focused. Another trick you really need to try with iOS 15 is the new addition to memories in Photos. So not only do memories get a nice redesign in the Photos app, but they're actually something you might end up using more often now, because now instead of cheesy stock music, you can actually use music from your library or your Apple Music subscription service, and you can get that to play in your memories. To do this, open the Photos app, go to the For You tab, and select one of your memories albums. Then just play the memory like you normally would and tap on the memory. From here, you'll see a music icon in the bottom left corner. Select this, and then select the music icon to the right. And then you'll get some suggestions of music to add to your memories, or you can search for any song in your library and then use it as a track for your music. Obviously, I'm not gonna play the music I have for this collection on this video because I don't want to get a copyright strike, but I think you get the idea. This is a really cool addition to memories. I love just playing popular songs along with these photo memories, and I think this is going to make me use this feature a lot more. Okay, for this next tip, you're actually going to have to be an iCloud subscriber, but it's such an important tip that I really wanted to talk about it. And this works on any storage tier, even down to the 99-cent one. And with iCloud Plus, you get a really cool feature: the ability to hide your real email address by creating a randomized email address that you use to protect your real email identity from things like spam, identity theft hacks, or maybe you're signing up for unlimited free trials. Not that I would do that. To do this, go to Settings, tap on your Apple ID, tap on iCloud, and then tap on Hide My Email. From here, you can get a completely randomized custom iCloud email, and you can even keep randomizing it as many times as you want and create multiple personal email addresses. You can even access these randomized emails in your iCloud settings and use them whenever you want. And any mail sent to these addresses will forward to your real email address without anyone actually seeing your real email. You can also access this feature when signing up or entering email information on other websites through this prompt, and with so many information leaks happening every day, or just annoying services that keep sending you spam after you signed up for their website, It's great to just have a hidden email address that you can give out and also delete at any time without actually affecting your real email. All right, now another tip is for the Notes app. This is one of my most used apps on iOS, and this is one of my favorite iOS 15 features because it helps me categorize notes fast and easy by using hashtags. This tip is super simple to do because all you have to do is just add a hashtag in front of any word in the iOS Notes app, and then you'll instantly categorize this note to the tag list at the bottom of the Notes app. From there, you can search the tags at the bottom of your tag list, use the search feature, or if you really want to stay organized, you can make a new smart folder by pressing the bottom left folder icon with the plus sign and then select new smart folder. And then from here, you can actually select tags that you have made or make a new tag. And then anytime that you use that tag in a note, it will automatically be added to the smart folder. This is an incredibly easy way to keep your notes organized automatically without having to constantly make sure you're in the right notes folder, and it makes searching for specific notes foolproof. Now, while many of you have tried out Apple's new spatial audio feature in certain supported movie apps with Dolby content, and may have listened to a few tracks with spatial audio on Apple Music in iOS 14 and iOS 15, and it gives you this really kind of cool 3D audio effect to the point where, like, if you move your head, the audio moves with you. Well, if you love that effect and you have a pair of AirPods Pro or AirPods Max, you can now sort of fake it with Apple's new spatialize audio feature. You can even try this feature out right now if you're watching this video. All you have to do is go to Control Center and then long press on the volume slider, and on the bottom right, you'll see the toggle for spatialize stereo. Once you turn this on, you will get a software simulated version of Apple's spatial audio feature, and to my ears, it actually does a pretty good job faking the Dolby spatial audio effect, but it's definitely not for everyone. Some people actually don't like it, so give it a shot and let me know what you think in the comments below. Speaking of audio, I love white noise. Like the sound of the rain or the ocean while studying or trying to focus on something is very helpful to me from blocking out distracting external noise. Well, this next trick lets you activate these background sounds anytime in iOS 15. To do this, go to Settings, scroll down to Accessibility, scroll down to Audio/Visual, and on the background sound settings, make sure this is toggled on. To control this even further, make sure you put the hearing tile in your Control Center, and then go into Control Center to get quick access to the full list of background noises, like balanced noise, bright noise, dark noise, ocean, rain, and stream. You can also toggle background noise on or off in Control Center, and now you can tune out the outside world on device without playing a 10-hour-long rain YouTube video. Not that I've ever done that before. All right, everyone, and those are my iOS 15 tips and tricks for beginners, and I really hope they helped you out getting started with iOS 15. But hey, let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite iOS 15 feature? And if you found the video helpful, well, it helps me out a lot if you give me a like. And hey, if you want to see more from the channel, well, make sure you're subscribed for more. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone.